Nature is beautiful. There is a blue sky, chirping of birds, exquisite flowers, and many more things waiting for you to see. The world around us looks as beautiful as a dream. However, this blue sky and the beaming sun still hides some of nature's charm. When the sun sets and the clouds move aside, stars rule the night sky in full glory. Not everything in the night sky is a star. Some of them are also planets. Try staring at those dim lights for a while. If it twinkles, it's a star, just like our sun, but millions and billions of kilometers away. If it doesn't flicker, it's a planet in a solar system. Venus and Jupiter appear as the brightest objects in the night sky. On this vast dome of starlight, humans have written two stories. The first is by our ancestors. If you look at the sky on a clear night, the stars' arrangement at first appears to be random, but a close look at them will reveal a pattern. These patterns among the stars are called constellations. For our ancestors, the night sky was a blackboard on which they engraved their stories. The easiest constellation to spot is Orion the Hunter. Try looking for 3 stars in a line. This is called Orion's belt. Just away from Orion appears a group of stars called the Pleiades, 7 sisters. Orion fell in love with Pleiades and started pursuing them. The 7 sisters tried running away, but Orion didn't give up. He chased them for 7 days and 7 nights. In the end, Pleiades asked the help of Zeus, the king of gods. Zeus scooped the 7 sisters up and placed them in the sky. But Orion still didn't give up. He lifted himself to heaven and again followed them. Even today in the night sky, you will see Orion chasing the 7 sisters. Then there is the constellation Phoenix. The bird died in the fire and then reborn from its ashes to become immortal. Another constellation is Hercules, the son of Zeus. Hercules had to perform 12 dangerous tasks. One of them was to kill the Nemean lion, whose skin was impervious to any weapon. Hercules strangled the lion to death and used its claws to cut off the skin. The constellation Leo represents the Nemean lion. The sky is filled with these fantastic stories carved by our ancestors. But there is a story much more incredible, the story of truth. Our second story was written much later, when people believed with all their pride that Earth is the center of the universe and all celestial bodies revolve around us. Galileo, with his telescope, looked at Jupiter and shattered some of our pride. He saw some heavenly bodies spinning around Jupiter instead of Earth. Jupiter has moons. They treated Earth as not so important. Galileo was house arrested for his discovery, as it lowered the dignity of human race. A few years later, Newton, with his laws of mechanics and law of gravitation, elevated us to heavens. He concluded that the rules that govern the things on earth, the same rules control the entire universe. For the first time, Earth and the cosmos were at the equal footing. Newton's laws allow us to predict the path of astronomical bodies precisely. If you know the position of the moon today, you could use these laws to predict its position hundreds of years in the future with pinpoint accuracy. Astronomer Edmund Halley used this math to predict that a comet will visit Earth every 76 years in a particular part of the sky. Halley's comet is seen in the skies every 76 years, proving Halley and Newton's laws correct every time. Let's go back to our Orion constellation and look at it through a high power telescope. This fine dust is the result of the death of a star. It is called a nebula. If you wander in the night sky through a telescope, you will see that the sky is full of these beautiful corpses, invisible to our naked eye. But that's not all. Nature is too shy to reveal its charm to our naked eyes. Try focusing your telescope towards the constellation Andromeda. That's a galaxy, Andromeda Galaxy. Every single dot here is a star like our sun, and there are billions and billions of dots in this picture. Our sun and solar system are one of the speck of such a galaxy, called the Milky Way galaxy. It can be seen as a band of whitish dust and stars stretching across the night sky. What if we look at the dark patch of night sky through the most powerful telescope? We arrive here. This is the farthest any human has ever seen. This image is called Hubble Ultra Deep Field. Every single speck here is a galaxy. Our ancestors considered themselves very special. For them, stars were hung in the sky for their amusement. They proudly placed their positions in the center of the cosmos. This image challenges that pride and makes us honestly think about our place in the universe. But the irony is that we can comprehend this vast, incomprehensible universe by sitting on one of its tiny little dots. This effort makes us brave and special. So try looking out of the window up above in the dark canopy of starlight and never stop questioning.